Man, this one was a blast to watch. Quite fun because we saw the Eagles bring back concepts, but also marry the pass game and the run game. Make it make sense for Jalen Hurts. Make things easy for him. Simplify it. And I hate when people say that, oh, he's operating the basic offense. Every offensive coordinator, they should strive to make the game complementary, easy, play to the strengths of their quarterback. Otherwise, what the hell are you doing? What else should your job be? He's not operating the offense like Joe Burrow would, or Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson, or Patrick Mahomes. They're different quarterbacks. This man has talent that they don't. He's more powerful than Lamar. He has more burst and speed than Josh Allen. He has mobility, unlike Patrick. I mean, Patrick is he can do a little something, but Joe Burrow completely inept in that area, as is Matt Stafford. So it's funny that people compare these guys when you're not looking at the strengths of what they do. So just airdropping them into these offenses, sans caveats, makes no sense. Anyways, let's get into it, man. Let's get started. What's up, it's your boy Centron. Come back at you with another analysis of the kid you not. That's my name. Eagles Commanders film review. Jalen Hurts played better as the offense's design improved. Go figure. Go fish. Wow. Anyways, let's get into it, man. Here we have the first play from scrimmage, and it's a under center crack toss we haven't seen at all this season. So they throw the ball, this way, and everybody's cracking back this way, like the whole line. So we usually see some splits, duo, where both guys are mirroring each other on each side of the lines. But this one is a beautiful one where Saquon, I love it's under center. They stretch the defense just for good measure, and you see dudes getting knocked down there. And look at Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner just jogging, figuring that, the play's gonna get, they're gonna get tackled. Saquon's gonna get tackled on the backside. Just poor pursuit. So this overall, I feel like that would have been prevented. You see here, Louvu, if he just keeps running, he gets Saquon right there, and they stop him. So effort. It's undeniable that we win all out. These guys were too relaxed out there. That's the way they played. Played practice coming into this week. That's what happened to them. Got dismantled. All right, here they only had one run play, and that was the last play to finish off the drive. Incompletion to A.J. Brown, but RPO, Hurts rollout. Devonta Smith, deep comeback. RPO action rollout to A.J. Brown. Simple, but effective. So let's look at here, the counter RPO that the Eagles ran. So the threat here, Saquon, look at how many all defenders. A.J. just scot-free up there. Jukes the guy out, Sarah still, and then gets, upfield, for several more yards. Sorry, let's run this again. See, A.J. come out the line. They give him some more space because he's scared of A.J., outrunning him, even as fast as he is. He knows that A.J., if he, gets on the move, his size, he ain't gonna stop him. So, just a beautiful play. And then this one on the acceleration and burst by Saquon. Gets Frankie Louvu to, come up. He sucks him up, pause, heavy pause. And then, just, bounces out of there. But, it's something that you can't really replicate that often because he's just a back that's big, fast, has quicks, has acceleration bursts, which is crazy. Because his 40 time is slower than a guy we'll see below in the last play, Will Shipley, who ran a 4.39. But Saquon clearly runs in the 4.3s. Clearly, probably 4.36 around there. But yeah, he just bounces it out. Where all the traffic is here in the middle. You can see the safety thinking that he has a read on this. He just makes fools out of all of them. And then the DN crashing in makes it all the more easier instead of him being able to peel off Saquon and slow him down. At the very least, he's out of the play. Just discipline by the Commanders here. And then this is what you call them for. Two rather than running two different concepts, they run something that complements and stretches all the layers of the field, but also like the routes play off each other. So here, sorry, I didn't mean to run that back. You can see this guy, he's taking the coverage there, and left with a couple guys here at the bottom, but so slow play by Goddard there. It takes that defender from underneath, and they're running from over the top. So he sinks right into that area of the field, where taking away guys. It's just beautiful, and it stays like you said. These throws, everybody is within Hurts' vision, so he doesn't have to really even truly read the field by like turning and swiveling. It's all in the same area. He can just scan, hit, scan, hit. These are plays that take advantage of like making things simple for your quarterback, but also the athleticism of our players, and how they complement each other. Like Goddard can run routes like a receiver, but he's physical enough to block, and he's an athlete in space. They have to account for him. His size makes it difficult. So he's a tough matchup for linebackers, tough for safeties, tough for corners. And he's just one cog in the machine. So they just use the multiplicity and use they play off each other's strengths to to have things simplified as well. It makes it easy. These guys are just out there playing pitch and catch like it's sandlot football. All right, and Goddard on the jet sweeps. This is something that's been a staple in Kellen Moore's offense. Haven't really implemented. And then they run it here with Goddard, and then they run it with with Smitty too. It's a pop pass. Just gets the ball in his hands. Boom, easy. Production of 6, 7, 8 yards there. Not even doing that much. I love that. Everybody's like kind of scraping to this side. Get guys overmatched. Guys in backside pursuit. They might catch up, but they're kind of running themselves. It's designed to make them really have to run to be in the play, but run away from them. Right. This one just simple pitch and catch. I love that it's a motion out, flexing out the formation to identify the man coverage. And you see that you get what you want. 4th and 5. Bam. You see that he breaks in front of him. Throw it down the sideline, give him a chance. The safety's being it's single coverage. Safety has to cover both sides kind of equally. He leans toward that side where AJ is, but he just isn't able to get there because isolation. So just it's beautiful. Take advantage of the skill set of one of the best wide receivers, 5 best receivers in the league, and he's in perfect position. He's burst past his defender, shoots his arms late. He's looking back, but you don't see the arms. So Lattimore is totally out of sync on where the ball is. All right, let's see. Isolation again. Get the motion. You can find out this man coverage here. Excellent. It's 1-on-1. Two-way go. AJ selects inside correctly because the safety here is rotating to that side. Quick out, speed out. It's just easy money. That helped extend the lead, I think, to 27 to 15 to 12 at that time before they kicked the field goal after scrounging up some yards before, with 39 seconds left to go on the clock. But man, just beautiful, man. Excellent ball placement, and then just easy read for Hurts. And he's good when he can just 1, 2, 3, bam. You design offense on time, because we haven't done that, a lot for him. And I really believe that they didn't do it because they didn't feel like they had to. It's arrogant, yes, I know. But this upcoming game, I know we're going to have to do it, But you pulling out all the stops. And, there's no more to show this year. Don't have to worry about, the next game. Hiding, whatever. It's all going to be on the table. Hopefully. All right, using Dotson to stretch the field. But this is a levels concept. So you got somewhere here in the short, intermediate, and and in the deeper part of the field, and then you got someone coming in horizontally, stretching that defense. I mean, they just complex the hell out of this Washington Commanders. I won't say complicate their lives, but anyways, you know what I mean. All right, so let's look at the levels concept. Boom, someone in a short area, so you can't get this guy who's going to the intermediate, and this guy's going deep, and then you got the guy coming here and clearing out this middle section, and then is that AJ coming across? No, that's not AJ. This is AJ coming across. And so you're able to hit Goddard in the flat because he perfectly stretches the guy who's deep and the guy who's in the intermediate, and they end up in no man's land. And they also end up taking the same guy. So I mean, like they're thoroughly confused. So let's run it back and to see all what's going on here. So Goddard is there. I think Goddard is here. I mean, so he's drawing that guy there. He draws two guys though. Ends up. So he's late. And he's also falling behind because he could have gone to either guy here. AJ's coming, from the side, creeping with a shallow crossing route. Just beautiful, man. I hope we use these plays likewise to, stretch the Chiefs thin. And they're most likely going to have one of their guys, I think Trent McDuffie, shadow either Brown or Smith, and he might switch off or on, but, he's going to be following somebody. And that type of defense compromises him to a certain degree because you always know what that guy is. Makes it easy to just throw around him, avoid him if that's a guy you want to avoid. But taking one of their, you can put him on. I mean, you put him in certain places. We don't have to be, and we can scheme it up to where we know where he's gonna be. We can just target the guys that we want to because we have like you cover Brown, we got Smith. You cover Brown and Smith, we got Goddard. Cover Brown, Smith and Goddard, we got Dotson. And you can't hold all those guys down. You got Saquon who can run some choice routes out of the backfield. I hope they get more complex in the routes he runs because he really has a skill set that he could do that. So, I mean, it's just beautiful. All right. Yeah, we didn't even really rely on Hurts this game, which should make it scary. I mean, I just love the way this game played out, and we didn't even really show all the cards, even though the score was what it was. Yes, the Washington defense, it was the worst one in the playoffs. They allowed this many points. That being said, it just shows you with our offense on schedule, with the timing, making use of different weapons and getting everybody involved except for Dotson, really, how formidable things can be, how complicated the lives of these defenders can become. All right, here, let's see. Fake. I love the fake. Saquon ends up being the lead blocker. Just escorts Jalen to the end zone and just easy 6 points, man. At this point, it was just getting out of hand. I think this was when it went from 30 to 40 or from 20-something to 30-something, and it's just, you're not keeping up with that. Not with, trading field goals and then 3 and outs and unproductive, everybody letting Jaden Daniels down on offense. Poor kid. All right, we had a little success. This was a big down third conversion. I'm trying to remember what this was going on here. Okay, there's a shift there. Just screws them over. Just shallow cross. Boom. Wide open because they're so confused. I mean, like, they commit too many up top. You got, guys going, crossing the field. And then, run those rub routes. And, you got so many guys committed here. And then they're just like, scraping over the top, trying to, get under. You make them run around, giving them the run around. Smitty gets that. Side of bounds. They had them in all kinds of conundrum, all kind of fits, because they couldn't cover. Excellent answer to zone defense, layering. And like I said, everything's here in front of Jalen. So he just has to play, pitch, and catch. This was just a perfect design. And then the jet sweeps we talked about. It's not just eye candy. We saw where they executed it, and then it's a credible threat. So they run with it, just to pay credence to it. Sucks people away, pause. And then because that guy, they hesitate, this linebacker and we'll see here, the linebacker and the safety hesitate. They take a step in the wrong direction, while Saquon is bursting this way. They're already behind. He's one tempo short, so that's why, he's able to just barely keep him out the end zone, but he's unable to truly affect that play the way he should have been if he was in position. And Barkley just doing what he does. Like most running backs who have to slow down and make a move here, he just, on the fly, cuts. Bam! He's in the outside foot to set. So it's not a usual cut. Like usually guys make that shuffle at least, an extra step. He just cuts that out. Just beautiful. Just burst through. And, if he was going to try to tackle with any, weight behind the power, he would have been able to jump into that to use his own momentum against him and then get into the end zone. So in on this one, the counter. It doesn't matter who's in there. I agree with that. And then Shipley, he's an explosive back. He's, not a small guy either. He's 212 burst. Like I said, running 4.39 coming out of Clemson. And, Gainwell suffered that concussion. He'll most likely be back for Super Bowl, but even if he doesn't, make an appearance back, I like what Gainwell's caddy, Will Shipley gives us. We'll be happy to have Gainwell back because he's an experienced back and he still we still have use for him in the 4-minute offense. But look at not Gainwell, Shipley here, burst up the middle, should have been a touchdown. He could have shied a little bit to that direction, but he just had extreme burst. He deserved it. But I agree. I love what they did with this game plan. Eliminate the full field progressions when you don't need them. Simplify things for Hurts, and the ball came out on time. And Jalen, like he said, he was let out of his straitjacket, and he was joking there, and people didn't get it because they just want to throw any dirt they can on the Eagles' name. But hey, man, beautiful game plan. I hope you enjoyed this one. But I know the truth of the matter being that you're not even here at the end of the video because you're not even watching. But it's all good because I love making these videos and I love talking about the freaking stinking Philadelphia Eagles. So we're trying to do this officially. But as always, it's fly, Eagles, fly, and let's motherfucking go. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.